and he's going to speak about his experiences hiring and how to deal with a team. So over to you.
Yeah. Okay. So now the thing is, most of the startups we get people from various sources. We hire people. Now the problem after that is how to retain those employees and how to maintain good relationships. Though they feel that they are not part of a small company, but they are part of a family which is about to grow. So that's what the feeling should be. So currently what we do is we spend like say a couple of months to find the good people. Like say in my case, if I'm looking for a good PhD programmer, so it takes at least 2 months to find it takes approximately 2 months to find a decent programmer with good knowledge the way I want. So इतना मेहनत उसमें कर दिया तो उसको रिटेन करने में तो मेहनत करना पड़ेगा. नहीं तो अगर उसमें मैंने मेहनत नहीं किया तो बंदा 2 महीने में पक जाएगा. Then he'll say कि boss, I want to work in this company. There is nothing new here. So from my experiences, the worst things and bad things, I will make few notes, few things that which I felt I can share with you guys. So जो मेरा mistakes है that you guys don't repeat it. So you learn from my mistakes in short. Yeah. So the first thing we should do is we should treat everyone at the same level. Now, as a startup, we can't just start with the hierarchy structure and say, you project manager hai, and you are the lower guy. Okay, you can have the designation, no doubt about it. But it should not happen there is some huge gap between the project manager and the small time guy. Junior guy should not feel I can't talk directly to the guy. And he should not feel I can't talk to the boss directly. I mean, he should feel very comfortable that he can just go to the boss's cabin and talk and sort out all the issues. So that's the first thing we need to always keep in mind. Now second thing is we always need to motivate them all the time. If you don't do it, then they will feel कि अरे यार इधर तो same kind of काम हो रहा है, अगर मुझे बड़ी कंपनी में मिल रहा है, they are paying more also. So what's so special here? Why should I work in the small company? So you need to give them live examples. So you need to keep them telling कि भाई ये है, every company starts with a small thing, 2 जन होगा, 4 जन होगा, then only will grow. Otherwise nothing will happen. And with your support only I will be able to grow. If you are not there, मेरा company कुछ नहीं होगा. So they will obviously feel the importance कि भाई हाँ, there is some value, my value in the company. So that's the key. And second thing, what we always do is, like say you have a team of say 4 programmers. So 2 बंदा लोग ठीक से काम कर रहा है and you really love the work. But you generally don't communicate properly. You don't actually tell them कि भाई ठीक है काम अच्छा है whatever. So like say I would suggest do something like if you are sitting in a team, just go to the program and tell in front of everyone, boss ये काम जबरदस्त किया तूने, मेरे को मजा आ गया. Client is very happy. Then you see the happiness on the person's face. That's what really makes difference. I have actually experienced this. It works very well. Even guys have come and told me कि आपने मेरे को 6 महीने पहले वो चीज़ बताया था कि सबके सामने बोला था अच्छा है. मेरा पूरा प्रोग्रामिंग जितना मैंने काम किया था मॉड्यूल में, I was very upset. But that one thing affected me a lot. We are running a startup, so starting में थोड़ा we might have short of funds. But what I suggest is it's better to pay them well because the purpose of working is what money. Okay, motivation चाहिए, यही चाहिए, but उसको घर चलाने के लिए पैसा तो चाहिए ही होगा. So obviously चलो corporate जैसा same पैसा मत दो आप, but try to pay them well or maybe give them some perks so that they feel कि हाँ भाई okay corporate में मुझे 40,000 मिल रहा है, यहाँ पे 30,000 मिल रहा है, but they keep on giving me perks or keep on giving me few things. So उसको ऐसा नहीं लगना चाहिए कि भाई मुझे पैसा नहीं आ रहा. And second thing is pay them on time. Now as in many startups, एक टाइम हम लोग पे करेंगे फर्स्ट को, someone will then another one will be on 10 और से 11. तो कैसे काम नहीं चलता है frankly speaking. There are many people, उन लोग का जो घर होता है हमारे सैलरी से डिपेंडेंट होता है. अगर आप उनको पे नहीं करोगे टाइम पे तो उनको मज़ा नहीं आने वाला. They leave the company. So it doesn't matter. You keep the date between say 7 to 10 or say whatever time you want. You keep one fixed time, pay in that period only. So they can actually plan about the future कि हाँ भाई I am going to get the money around this time and that's about it. No delay in that. And many startups, in fact when I started also, my first office was not that great. I mean when I used to enter, I never felt like working there. So I can imagine जो मेरे साथ काम कर रहे थे उनका कैसा रहेगा. I mean we had AC and all those things, but wall में कभी कलर खराब हो जाता था, कभी पानी लीक होता था and all those common things because I didn't have enough money. So what I noticed that is people used to come and ठीक है काम करके निकल गए and I did not see that happiness in the on their face. So output तो मिल रहा था but I was not getting the output the way I wanted. So then I moved to a new office. So I did some renovation work there with a decent office and then I actually saw the difference in the work. I mean I really got great output. People were like you want to sit longer period here and finish the work. Earlier office I had to tell them कि बॉस अभी थोड़ा और बैठ के काम नहीं करो. Now my generally philosophy is काम करवाओ आदमी से करवाना है तो but give them freedom also. Some free time दे दो. I don't ask them to come on weekends. Don't come. I don't need you. Work from Monday to Friday. Work proper time. Give me full time in that. And enjoy on your weekend. I don't need a weekend. I don't even need you after 6:30. Sometimes what I do is I tell them, 5:30 बजे you go home. I don't need you right now. You go home and enjoy. Sometimes I even tell them, you don't need to come tomorrow. You enjoy. So they will feel that okay, I've been working since quite some time and I'm not getting enough time. So he's giving me one day off. So I adjusted my work accordingly. Obviously, I have to plan about all these things in advance. I can't just wake up and say, "Kal you don't come tomorrow." I have to see my project status and everything. But give them some free time, give them surprises. So they will love all these things. Now there are many small things that can affect. Now many companies do it. Now in my company, what we do is on birthday we give them option. Either you it's a paid holiday, the company will pay for it. You go out somewhere. Or second option is, if you want to come, then we'll give you the cake and all. We'll cut the cake, this, that, everything. So cake costs around $500-600. But when company sponsors it, they feel कि हाँ भाई, company knows कि हमारा birthday है और हमारे लिए कुछ special कर रही है. So दिमाग में उसके आदमी के बैठ जाता है कि हाँ भाई, they care about us. That's what we need to know. What you should do it every 3 months or 6 months. You take them out somewhere. I mean, you take on a say. One day trip or say take out for a dinner. So give them some time free. I mean काम से दूर. जब काम का बात नहीं होगा anyone. I would suggest if you are taking them out for a trip, then boss should not go, because if the boss is there, they might feel bit reserved saying कि उसके सामने हम लोग का freedom कैसे रहे. They are always going to feel like that. Then they'll make a group and they'll talk this, that, everything. I personally never go in the picnics. I send them to best locations. You go and enjoy. I have seen the outcome. After the picnic, you see them like very fresh and you see the work difference in them. और ये चीज़ give them surprises. This is the thing which might not suit for all the startups, but it's something like if a startup can afford, say approximately say 50,000 rupees a year to spend on the employees. So what you can do is pick 2 employees in the gap of 6 months. You send them on a holiday. 30,000 rupees spend for on one person, 25,000 on one person, and just ask him to go to say Thailand जाकर आओ. He'll pay for it. I mean generally 30,000 में Thailand हो जाता है 4-5 days, or maybe send him to some other location. So they will feel कि हाँ company cares about this. In my company there was one case. One guy said he wanted to go out for somewhere in Goa. said पैसा नहीं है मेरे पास. तो मैंने बोला कि ठीक है. I never told him I'm going to sponsor him. He was not the guy who would spend money on 5-star hotels. His aim was, मैं गोवा जाऊँगा उधर 5,000 वाली या 2,000 वाली होटल में रुकूँगा and 3 दिन में वापस आ जाऊँगा. So I went to make my trip. I spent around 50,000 on the couple. I said here रखो तुम्हारा टिकट है, ये लीला में तुम्हारे लिए स्टे है, you go and enjoy. 4 दिन उसको enjoy करने मिला, he loved it. अब तक मुझे वो थैंक कर रहा है कि मैं मेरी लाइफ में 5 स्टार में नहीं गया था, but आज मुझे जाने मिला because of you. उसमें लॉयल्टी बढ़े. Now ये सब तो थोड़ा स्वीट बात हो गया. Now let's talk some reality. See ये सब अच्छी चीज़ है, but जब भी बहुत टाइम का होता है, many employees they are like they will think about themselves only. So you have to be thick-skinned. अगर thick-skinned नहीं रहा, so then you can't run the business. There will be people who will know कि company won't run without them. They'll come and tell you कि आज मेरा salary 25,000 है. He'll come after 3 months and he'll tell you कि I'm getting an offer for say 35,000 rupees. So it's kind of blackmail. So वो होना है. I mean, not everyone will do it, but you are going to get this kind of stuff. So at that time you have to think कि अगर मैं इसको 35,000 दूँ मैं, if it's going to help me, then let him feel कि मैं blackmail हो गया. मुझे मेरा काम निकालना है, I want to get my work done, I'll pay him 35 but I have to make sure that I make 50,000 out of it. So if you ego साइड में रखना है वो टाइम पे, अगर वो बोल रहा है 35 दो, अपने को लग रहा है ठीक है, give it, it's fine, you get your work done and finish it. But at the same time, make sure you create a backup. You have to maybe hire a fresher or some kind of junior guy who will learn from that senior. So in future basically you will have an option कि अगर senior को निकालना है तो junior has taken the place, knowledge transfer हो गया सर. So you decide at that time आपको क्या करना है. अगर आपको लग रहा है 35 वर्थ है रखना तो आपको, नहीं तो मत रखो. And there is one more thing called emotional attachment. Now when I started the company, I was emotionally attached to the people. I used to they used to discuss like मेरे फैमिली में ये प्रॉब्लम चालू है, मुझे बैक एक है, ये है, उसके लिए लेट आता हूँ, this that everything. So I understood all these things and I adjusted my work timelines accordingly. मैंने बोला चलो उसको बैक में प्रॉब्लम है, वो जल्दी नहीं उठ पाता है, और अगर उसका फैमिली में ये प्रॉब्लम चालू है, so let him come at 11 o'clock, this that. But at the same time I expected कि अगर if he is coming late or if he is not coming regular, then I expect him to work longer period or give me something quickly rather than delaying the task, but which never happened. Not every employee is like this, but there are people like that who will tell you कि नहीं मेरे से नहीं हो रहा है ये वो, but you just feel emotional, बोला कि you understand that problems, but वो नहीं work होता है. It doesn't work like that. You try to understand a person's problems and you mix with work नहीं होगा. You will end up making losses, which is not a good idea. Now many times we feel that the work environment family जैसा रखना चाहिए, we should be modest, we should be down to earth, we should be cool, this that everything, ये सब ठीक है, सब अच्छा लगता है सुनने में. But the point is, they are the employees, you are the boss. You don't think that way. Okay, you keep the environment like a family, no doubt about it. But ऐसा भी environment नहीं होना चाहिए कि आपका employee आपको बोले कि चलो बॉस चाय पीने जाते हैं साथ में. ये नहीं चलेगा. They should know the difference who you are and who they are. Obviously you treat them like a family, no doubt about it. पर उनको डिफरेंस पता होना चाहिए. अगर आप डिफरेंस नहीं पता चला होगा उनको, they will not give you respect. अगर आप अपने एम्प्लॉइज को बुलाते हो, अरे तू क्या कर रहा है, क्या काम चल रहा है, they are going to call you the same way. You say up even if the guy is younger to you, it doesn't matter. He'll start calling you up. In my early days, I hired couple of guys who were younger than me. So I used to tell them क्या कर रहा है तू, क्या चल रहा है तेरा. They used to say the same way. Then I realized कि what is the point of doing all this thing? I mean, they should give some respect to me because I am the one who is paying them. So slowly वो process में मुझे realize हुआ कि वो mind में भी affect करता है उन लोग के. I started calling them up and they started calling me the same way. And there was some kind of level gap between me and them. And many times this is something actually it will contradict the point of blackmail. Something like many times you have to let them leave if they want to do it. Now बहुत टाइम सिचुएशन ऐसे आ जाता है कि you just tell the employees कि रुको मेरा काम रुक रहा है आपके बिना, this that everything, and they'll stay for a couple of months and in the end they'll look for another job. So अगर ऐसा एक saturation point आ जा रहा है और अगर आपको लग भी रहा है आपका काम रुक रहा है, but don't make them feel कि मेरा काम आपकी वजह से रुक रहा है. Don't make them feel that. जाना है उसको ठीक है, you try your level best to retain him. If he still says कि नहीं जाना है मुझे, let him go, it's fine. And this is also important. Keep your terms and conditions very clear. When I started the company, my terms and conditions were never clear. Like कितना paid leaves मिलेगा, maybe say salary hike कभी होना है, bonuses मिलेगा कि नहीं, that's not clear earlier. So even the overtime and everything, I was just playing around with the things just to attract people. I had policy like Saturday was holiday. So if you come on Saturday, then I'll pay you 1.5% of your per day salary amount. I used to do all those things, but then slowly people started taking advantage. Because I was a startup, I didn't have any mechanism or application or something to make sure that they are working here. So they used to come and they used to tell me कि भाई मैंने काम किया है, this that, फिर मैं बोलूँगा उसे काम नहीं हुआ है, लेकिन इसे नहीं मैंने किया है, टेक्निकल डिफिकल्टी था. So I ended up paying them more. तो ये सब पॉलिसी पहले से ही क्लियर रखिए आप लोग कि ये सब कंफ्यूजन ही ना हो. इवन the salary increment I started telling them that 6 months में होगा. Then people started taking advantage. So whenever the salary increment period used to come, they used to go to some other company, they used to show me offer letter, saying कि अभी this company is offering me say 20% hike. I have to end up paying because 6 months में सब लोग मुझे same ही चीज़ बता रहे हैं. So then what I have done right now is I am in the process of doing it. The increment will be every year. I have set a certain percentage. ये percentage में आपका increment होना है maximum. But अगर आपका level designation change होता है, then obviously the amount will change. But if you are on the same level, then your salary percentage is going to be same. So otherwise they will end up asking 30, 40, 50% hike. I mean, I have increased people from 38,000 to 60,000 just one day. He said 30 मुझे कंपनी का ऑफर मिल रहा है. He said 55,000 ऑफर मिल रहा है. So I said पॉसिबल नहीं है. Then मुझे ज़रूरी था. I said okay 55. बोलता नहीं अभी मुझे 60 का ऑफर मिला है. I have to pay in 60,000 because my policies were not clear. अगर मेरा स्टार्टिंग से ही क्लियर होता तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता था. And 2 points last. One thing is you need to get organized. Yeah, you need to get organized because currently when you are a startup, so you don't have any proper project management application. ये नहीं है वो नहीं है काम आता है clients का load आता है, you just pass it on and you end up getting in mess. So what I suggest is try with application like Active Collab or Basecamp to start off with. Put the task assigned to people and make them use those application. अगर आपको लग रहा है कि you cannot afford these application, use Google Doc, use the Excel sheet of Google Doc and just assign the task. That will be easier if you don't want to spend so much amount. But I suggest get organized. And last point, but very very important, don't ever lose hope. ये hope जो है startup वालों को रखना ही पड़ेगा. हमें worst times देखने को मिलेगा. मैंने worst times देखे हैं. I have seen the times where the high-paying designer he gets the SMS saying कि salary account में चले गया है. वो मुझे बोलता है कि मैं नीचे लंच करके आता हूँ. Never turned up. He sends me SMS saying कि no मुझे काम नहीं करना है. So I have been to all this situation. But अगर मैं वो situation में रहता था, मैं कोने में जाके मैं रोता था ऐसे, तो मैं आगे नहीं बढ़ पाता. There will be many worse situations. This is just one example that I gave you. There are many things. Project निकल जाएगा हाथ से, client गाली देगा, ये होगा वो होगा. but अगर hope नहीं है, आगे कुछ काम नहीं होने वाला. रोना नहीं है, आगे जाना है और धंधा करना है.
I was very interesting question that we were having yesterday, which was in startup companies, whether it's good to have first name basis like US has, where everybody calls everybody by first name basis, or to have the Indian culture where we call the boss sir, Deep sir.
It's not necessary. I tell them employees don't call me sir and everything. It's your personal preference. Do whatever you want. But the respect level should be there. Even if someone is calling me Deep, I am okay with it. Doesn't mean that it's rude, but the respect level should be there. It doesn't mean that Deep को क्या कर रहा है? No, that's not accepted. Deep आप क्या कर रहे हो? Respect दो मुझे, मेरी केबिन में knock करके आओ. You can't just come. You can't just come in my cabin and sit next to me or stand next to me saying कि अरे भाई मेरा काम रुका हुआ है.
On your luxurious cravings, millions you might spend. Your materialistic desires seem to have no end. But why do we behave with an attitude so bloody miserly? For something free like appreciation, we should spend it deeply.
It's a personal opinion. I mean, you can take care. In my company, I didn't offer them anything. I mean, except the salary. So I personally feel मुझे कभी ज़रूरत नहीं लगा था कि stock option देने का. But if I feel that an employee deserves some stock option, I'll definitely give. If I feel he doesn't, then I won't. रोना नहीं है, आगे जाना है और धंधा करना है. That's what the main is.